Hello, welcome back. So we are approaching the end of the year. We're getting to the end of the year. We're approaching the end of 2022. And I thought it would be a fantastic excuse to talk to you a little bit about present perfect in a very real way. Because we don't want to talk about grammar rules, God no. No, but we want to talk about things that make you communicate better. That when you speak, people go, okay, this person knows what she's talking about. And I think this is going to help you very much. We're getting to the end of the year. We're approaching the end of the year. It's not the end of the year yet. This means 2022 is still ongoing. It's still happening, isn't it? Yes, for this reason, I'm going to ask you some questions with this structure. Listen. Have you fallen in love this year? Have you fallen in love this year? This means, did you fall in love this year? What is the difference? Well, tiny difference really. It's most of the time it's not even that important. It is important, but it's not even that important. But because 2022 is still ongoing, it sounds so much better to say, have you? Have you fallen in love this year? It's a real question though. It's a real question. I want answers in the comments. Question number 1, have you fallen in love this year? So have you seen someone this year and spoken to this person and then you felt, oh my God, I think I'm having feelings for this person. Oh no, I'm falling in love. Have you? Have you fallen in love this year? Tell me in the comments. Question number 2, have you saved money this year? Oh, that's a difficult one, isn't it? Have you saved money this year? So have you taken some of your money that you get every month and thought to yourself, I think I'm going to just put this bit of money aside. Put it aside. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save it. It's always a good idea to do that, isn't it? Have you saved money this year? Question number 3. Have you started something this year? You know, I always think that it's all about taking the first step, isn't it? It's all about starting. You might not finish. It might be something that you're never going to be done doing. That's a weird sentence, but it's true. It might be something that you're never finished doing, just like learning a language. You're never going to get to a point that it's like, okay, I'm done. Like, I learned English 100%. No, you will learn English, but not 100%. But have you started something this year? You know, I'll tell you something I've started this year, and you know about it already because I've told you here on YouTube. I've started exercising regularly this year. I love this word, regularly. Try saying it, regularly. I've started exercising regularly, and I have, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm scared of saying it, but here we go. I have, in fact, learned to like exercising. Isn't it amazing? I have though. I have learned to enjoy exercising, to like it, to want to do it. So it's been a very big year for me, for sure. Have you had a baby this year? Maybe you have. Have you had a baby this year? So you were pregnant and then you had the baby, or maybe your partner was pregnant and they've had the baby, or maybe you've adopted a baby. Have you had a baby this year? Guys, listen, I'm asking you all of these questions. I want you to repeat these questions. It's pointless just watching my video. Repeat the questions, because that way you're giving your brain the structures it needs to be able to communicate when you're speaking, you know. So you're going to have those structures there, and you've repeated it so many times that when you're actually speaking to someone, hopefully, praise the Lord, they're going to come out at some point, okay? Have you lost someone this year? That's not the best question, is it? But it's a real question. Have you lost someone this year? Someone you loved? Have you lost someone this year? Have you accomplished something important this year? Have you accomplished, I love this word, it sounds so posh. Have you accomplished something important? This means, did you do something this year that you wanted to do that requires hard work and effort and time that you finally got around to doing this year. So maybe you've accomplished something like getting a new job. That's a big accomplishment, very big accomplishment. Say this word, don't be scared, accomplishment. Or maybe you have moved abroad and that was something you really wanted. And that's a hell of an accomplishment. It's not easy to do. It could be anything that to you is important, that to you is big and it feels like an accomplishment. Have you changed plans this year? Listen to this structure. Have you changed? So the E after G, you're not going to say. Okay? You don't say it. Have you changed plans this year? You know, sometimes we have a plan and it's quite a big one and we want to stick to it. You know, we want to stick to it. We want that plan to become something materialized in our lives. And sometimes we realize that was not what we wanted, right? You sit there and you go, actually, I've wanted this for years, only to realize right now that I don't want it anymore. Have you changed plans this year? It's so brave to change plans. Do you know why? Because changing plans means that you might be disappointing people around you. Yeah, your family, your friends, your boss, anyone, people around you. And you might stop yourself from changing plans because you just don't want to disappoint these people. It's a very brave, a very courageous thing to do. Have you changed plans this year? Right, so do you see how we're talking about 2022? I'm asking you questions about the year. The year has not finished. It's about to finish, but it hasn't finished. So it makes sense for me to say, have you done this? Have you seen this? Have you gone to this place? Have you changed something? Have you bought something? Have you sent something? What would you send? I don't know, but you could, right? So what I want from you now, as a very important practice, I want you to leave me a comment. This is important. I want you to leave me a comment asking me a question about my year using the same structure I used, okay? So if you don't know the verb you're supposed to use, I want you to research. I want you to get things done, all right? And I want you to leave me a question using, Patricia, have you blah, 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 blah this year? And I'm going to answer your questions in the comments. Yeah, is that a deal? Have we got a deal here? All right then. Great. Thank you for being here one more time. See you all next time. Bye.